Hello everyone, this is Cybertronianbeast, and let's talk Transformers. Alright, well, it's been a long time since I made a video, but this one I thought I really wanted to show some information here. And on this video, I wanted to take a look at the G1 oddity that is the red-faced slag, or better known as Canadian slag. And let's talk about, I wanted to show you some differences, some telltale signs that you've got a red-faced slag. So, first off, easily enough, you can tell you've got a red-faced slag because, hey, there's a red-faced slag. It's got a red face. So, through my research, I was able to determine that the red-faced slag has not actually been knocked off. G1 Slag has been knocked off numerous times, and even the Diaclone version of Slag has been knocked off. So the blue version has been knocked off quite a bit. But the red variant, the red-faced variant, has not. So there's a lot of people out there looking for the original red-faced slag, mainly because it's the one that looks so much like the animation model. So if you're watching the G1 cartoon, the slag in the cartoon has a red face. Now, to get into some of the differences, I have brought along a regular slag here. That's the normal one. First thing you should note, if you've got a slag, G1 slag, and its horns are all, flippity, floppity like that, don't worry. That's the way they end up being. I wouldn't try and glue them down. It can kind of mess things up, but that's generally how they're going to be. But to compare, I've actually got a junker red-faced slag here that I'm going to take apart here for you and show you some differences here with the original. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this good copy out of here. I don't want him wrecked. And we're going to bring in the junkers. So first off, the obvious ones, the faces, red, black, that's the thing, you can tell. Secondly, I want to show you something here that's kind of, well, it's obviously, you can tell it from just looking at them. The legs here, red-faced slag, has the white legs, regular black legs. So that's another very obvious difference. Another one, since I've got the arm, I've already unscrewed it here. You can take a look on the, I'll just finish taking off the regular slag's arm. There you go. So, you can see here, red-faced has the red hands, regular, black hands. This one's not a very good slag. Should have tested this before. His hand is stuck in there. So, there you go. There it is. Alright, so red hand, black hand, you know which one is which. Another telltale sign, if you turn these on their sides, now that their arms are taken off, the black, or the regular, has the arm coupler here is black. The red is red. Essentially, anything on the regular that was shot in black plastic, save for the legs, is going to be in red now. Another good one here is to look. There's a, it's hard to see on the regular because of the black legs, but there's a little plastic, like hexagonal bolt here to kind of hold the leg in place. That's shot in black plastic. There's red here, so to hold the leg in place. That's another good one to see. Another one that I wanted to show, so I took the leg off beforehand. Pull this leg off here to show. So this one here is obviously, it's missing the little toe piece, but that's because it's a junker. So generally they're going to be the same, except for another neat little piece of thing to know here. Let's get that leg cap off here. Okay, so there that is. The red Faced Slag has one hole underneath the cap here. The regular has 3. Again, this is a something that has been kept over from the Diaclone. Only one hole underneath that leg cap, that rear leg cap. Something else here is if you turn the legs around, you'll see that the little peg holding in the rear leg, in alt mode, is red, which is also black here. Now it's going to be hard to see because, well, you're not going to see it on this one because it's missing the piece, but the plastic on the toe is actually black plastic chromed gold. So you can see the little pegs coming in there are black. On this one here, they would have been white. I can show you here on the other one here. So on the inside of the wings, you can see it there. You see the white? That's on the inside there, showing the plastic use for that cap, that little chromed piece here on the top. Let me show there it is. And here's the same piece on the regular. So there's the chromed bit on top, and on the inside, black plastic. So it's an easy way to tell if your red Faced Slag has been kind of parts, is like a parts Frankenstein together. Here's another one. If you're looking at the figures in their alt modes, this is going to be harder to see just because of the nature of the plastic. But I'm going to try and darken the picture here a bit. So if you can see here along the outside ridge of the mane here, or the crest, it underneath the chrome is actually white plastic, and that's important because if the chrome is at all worn here on the black or the regular version, you are actually going to see black plastic coming through. There's a really good piece missing right down there, so you can see black plastic right there. And it's going to be the same on that piece and whatnot. Same goes for this silver or this gold cap on the inside of the head. If you see this one here, that one there, and that one there. This one on the red face is actually white plastic underneath the gold chrome, and this one is black plastic underneath the gold chrome. This chest piece here, black plastic chromed silver, and if this one were here, you can tell on my original, throw those guys to the side, you can tell on my original, because there is some worn pieces, that it is white plastic chromed silver. So that's another interesting piece to note there. Not a lot to be able to tell on the back. In alt mode, you can, I mean, if you know what you're looking for, you can definitely tell just by looking at it. Here's a shot of him at the top. That middle piece is red, and that's literally just showing through the back. If you close the wings here, there's black there. All these neat little tricks to spot if you've got an official or a full red Faced Slag. Not a lot of other stuff to show here on this one. Obviously, if you're unsure if you have a official or a knockoff, This one's going to be difficult to see. Right in here, underneath this screw here, so that screw that's right there, so underneath that screw is a stamp that says Takara, Japan. So knockoffs don't have that. So right in there along the back wall, underneath this back screw here, it says Takara, Japan. And then obviously you have the stamp on the leg here as well. This one's damn near impossible to see, but there it is, right there. And that one does say Takara as well. And then some katakana. But yeah, so there's a lot of things you can look at here to see if you've got an official red face slag. Tons of differences if you're trying to figure out if you've got 100% official or some parsed out, pieced together Frankensteined one. That's what happened with this junker that I had bought. It had a bunch of different pieces of the original or the regular attached to it, and I thought, you know what, I can probably just keep it as a junker, or something that I could help people out finish off their original. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to definitely make this little video to show what an official red face slag looked like. Yeah, it's a really cool figure, a definite oddity of the G1 era. But let me know if you have any questions or comments about red face slag or Canadian slag here in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. If you don't know or if you don't remember, I am one of the hosts of the Transmissions podcast, so give that a listen if you haven't already. We appreciate any listeners that feel like they want to give it a look-see. And yeah, hopefully this helps. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you later.